ọba àwọn rédíò. Àwọn ẹranko lọ́ba tí wọ́n nugbó bẹ́ẹ̀ sì ré ìjòyè wà láàrin àwọn aráàlú. Primus Radio, ọba àwọn rédíò.
When you talk about music,
girl, I know fit wait. Give me fire, make it blaze, make it blaze.
sport is show.
Oh my God, an insane goal! I've just seen the most insane goal I have ever seen on a football pitch.
Programs Nko e plenty news and current affairs. Everything is in one.
Primus Radio, express, exhibit, explore. Bọ́ṣẹ́ wo, ó dún yàtọ̀, ó ń lò ní sí. Primus Media City, all in one in all.
Òmìnira 1960 nígbà yẹn things easy gẹ́gẹ́ bọ́n ṣe rí darúgbó tó mi dán ló ń dunnú pátí gbòmìnira òmìnira ìdí ìdàbí ẹ̀wọ̀ náírà wá ìlú polúkúrú mùsù ewé tàgbà ló ń jẹyàn wọn níṣu abẹ́ orí ewé rí ṣùgbọ́n ẹ ò fẹ́ wí abẹ́ orí àgbà ẹ̀rí àtẹnujẹ ló fẹ́ pa yín pẹ̀tẹ̀pẹ̀tẹ̀ taná ní ìpọ̀pá ẹni bá tàgbà kó lọ́mọ ọ̀tẹ̀ ṣé bẹ̀lẹ́ máa sùn.
Welcome to the Mary Show on Primus Radio at Sharp Corner in Oluyole Estate, Ibadan. This program is on here every Monday by 12 p.m. on this station. We discuss socio-political issues in our society to have a better society. I am your regular host. My name is Miriam Giwea. Barely after 2 months in office, President Bola Ahmed has sent the first batch of his ministerial nomination list to the Senate. Through his chief of staff, Mr. Femi Amila. Notable people make his ministerial list, and some have been causing reaction from Nigerians. Former Governor of Rivers State, Governor Wike, and Chief Bayo Adelabu are of opposition party, yet their names are on the list. The list has 7 female on it and 4 ex-governor. Governor Wike, like I said, Governor of Ebonyi State, the former governor of Ebonyi State also made the list. Dave Umahi, former governor of Kaduna State, Nasiru El-Rufai, and former governor of Jigawa State, Abubakar Baduru. I have Mr. Idris on the Mary Show today to help discuss this ministerial nomination. Mr. Idris, welcome to the Miriam Show.
Yeah, good morning, Nigeria. Good morning. Good afternoon, rather. Good afternoon, Nigeria. Yeah, good afternoon, everybody listening to us. I welcome you to Miriam Show this morning again. It's nice to be here again this morning.
Thanks for coming.
Yeah, it's my pleasure.
So, what do you think of the former governor that made the list? Is it that there are no new faces or that can perform the duty, or why are we recycling people?
This Nigeria, though, to me personally, when President Bola Ahmed Tinubu first appointed some SAs and SSAs, which happens to be new legs, new faces in politics, we Nigerians, we are praising President Bola Ahmed Tinubu about the appointment, and we are also expecting the same when he's going to release the nomination list for the ministerial positions. But this time around, things have to be the way it normally be, In Nigeria, is that we have the former governors, or we have the former senators that will make the list of nomination, most especially that happens to be the public figure in the parties in Nigeria. And this time, although we have some new faces that are not politicians, like few, but the most of the names on the nomination list happens to be the former governors. We have the likes of our governor of Rivers State, Governor Oyosam Wike. We have former governor of Ebonyi State. We have Dave Imahi, and so on and so forth. But to me personally, I can't say that these people are not right. Because to talk of some governors, some governors happens to performed very well in their states. Likes of Governor Yosom Wiki, aside from condemning APC for a good 8 years, and though I know you are still going to get to that part of that talk, but to talk of his actions and what he did during his tenure in the office, Governor Yosom Wiki happens to be a performing governor then, and I believe someone like him will be an addition to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu regime as well. But we can't say.
7 females are on the list. Is 7 good enough? Are women well represented?
Out of 28 lists, that is, we have 21 male and we have 7 female.
25%.
To me, let me say, to me personally, I would say it's an improvement. Because during the last regime, I think we don't have up to 7 female in the last regime ministerial position. Having like 7 this time around.
It's a welcome
development. Though from you ladies aspect, from you ladies angle rather, you guys will expect like 50-50 or let's say 60-40. But at least with that having 35. But having like 25%, like 7 out of it, I think is a good one. Yeah, I think we are getting there gradually.
Okay. With Wike and Adebayo Adelabu are on our opposition party, yet their name are on the nomination list. What do you think? Should they be on the list?
I'm going to talk about these two people differently. First of all, if I should talk about ex-governor Yosom Wike of Rivers State, and earlier I said this man happens to be a performing governor during his regime in Rivers State, because I like 2 or 3 times happens to invited some governors, then like governor of Lagos State, governor of Oyo State, to commission some big projects in the state back then. But to me personally, to talk of the party, I know some people will be like, why would you have to bring in your some of PDP to APC government? But based on Nigerian constitution or any rule guiding the appointments of ministers, there's no rule that says that you can't appoint any outsiders or opposition member to your cabinet. The important thing is, so far, this person happens to be a Nigerian citizen, so there is nothing against such movement. And also, Governor Yosom Wike worked for this thing. He worked very, very hard for this, and he deserves it. Because out of the south and southeast, Rivers State happens to be only state where President Bola Ahmed Tinubu emerged as winner in the last election. Yeah. So I now talking for you to give your own state to the president. So and normally, during back then, whenever Yosom Wike is having maybe an interview or passing a message to people, there's one musician that normally sing for him back then that will be saying agreement is agreement. So it's agreement.
Okay.
Agreement is agreement.
Adebayo
Adelabu to me, I can't call Adebayo Adelabu an opposition.
Okay.
I can't call him an opposition because Adebayo Adelabu happens to be a financial expert before. And this same man belongs to APC. Is a progressive from start. After leaving the office as CBN deputy governor, so during late governor Abiola Ajimobi's tenure, so he joined APC, not PDP or Accord. And this man happens to be the the flag bearer for APC in the year 2019 election. Though this man he lose the election to Governor Seyi Makinde, but still he remained in the party. And not until 2020, this same year 2023, let's say 2022. Let me say 2022. That the APC Oyo State APC conducted the primary election, and suddenly the incumbent senatorial member Oloye Teslim Folarin hijacked the whole thing, like they call it Jagba. So use that Jagba tactics to hijack the whole thing from the progressives.
Okay.
Senator Tessin Falari happens to be a PDP,
Before
and
he
he happens to be a student of Baba Adedibu,
started
the great Adedibu. So he used that tactics, those lessons, to hijack the whole thing from APC, the real progressive, and he has his own people of PDP after rolling into APC. Then people that have to dump, because and then also PDP are facing crisis, because some people also expecting Governor Shey Makinde to give them maybe slot for senators or reps, but unfortunately they were denied the access to that. So they also dump PDP and followed Senator Tessin Falari into the party. So this led to Adelabu leaving APC to Accord. So the man happens to be a progressive. He's not in opposition. Something happened that led to him leaving. Not he left willingly.
Yeah, that's true.
So it's something that beyond his own capacity, that he can't control it anymore. Then he thinks that I can't drop my own ambition. So let me just go to somewhere else that way I can just try to continue with my ambition there. So giving him that ministerial position, or nominating him for ministerial position now is a very good idea. And also, I know people will be thinking, why not picking Senator Tessin Falari? This man has already spent like 8 years without any position, without any appointments. Now, Senator Tessin Falari just he is part of the last House of Senate.
Yes, that's true.
They concluded just the ninth House of Senate.
Yes.
So, and he has been in the house for good 4 years, collecting allowances, collecting salaries. So what are we now talking about? That should be enough for him. Like this man has been outside of the politics and outside of office for good 8 years, and also spending his money in politics. He spent his money for 2019 election, same for this 2023 election, though under another platform, but still he spent the money. So let this man also try to look for this thing. Though I'm not saying he should go there to embezzle Nigerians' money, no. But let him collect his own salary as well as a minister.
And serve this
And serve the nation. And I believe this man also if they can put him into the right position, maybe like Minister of Finance or budgeting in Nigeria, I think he should be able to deliver for Nigeria.
Okay, so are you satisfied with the name on the ministerial, or you are expecting new faces, names that, like during the time of Obasanjo, we had people like Iweala, people that we don't know before that were on the ministerial list?
Now also we have new faces. Yeah, we have. See, when we're talking about ex-governors or ex-senators, to talk of this time around, I mean, like the percentage of it is like, let's say, like 60-40.
Okay.
Because I can still okay, like Sobade Labu is not ex-governor, or also is not ex-senator or anything. Has never maybe been appointed or even though or serve as any government in any government office before.
Okay.
So this man is out of that. And we have like 2 or 3 ladies, or let me say women, in that nomination list that they have. I don't even think, because 2 of them happens to be a legal practitioner. So I don't think they've ever maybe been appointed or be contested for any political position before. So these people, we have new faces as well. But people are just complaining because of the names that likes of Governor Nyesom Wike is well known.
Okay, sir.
And also, this same man happens to be someone that like condemning APC.
Thank you very much, sir.
But suddenly now changing the narrative of maybe APC being a bad party, now joining them to serve. It's all surprising people now.
Thank you very much. Mr. What's your parting words, sir?
What I'll just say is that this I'll just say that this NLC protest of a thing, we are expecting NLC to please roll out their plan, the proposed actions they want from the president to do. They are not fighting for themselves. NLC, they are fighting for we Nigerian citizens. So we are not saying you should not fight for us, but fighting for us should be something that we also should be aware of. So even if peradventure any news agency or anybody just come around and ask us that, okay, we are outside protesting, why are we here? We should be able to defend ourselves. And also let us wait patiently for the broadcast tonight. So with that, I think, with that broadcast, after having that presidency broadcast tonight, then I think if we are to embark on the protest, fine. If you are just to suspend it for now and look out for a better Nigerian, then no problem. But please, let's take it easy with the government, because the government is still very, very fresh.
Thank you very much for coming on the Marian Show.
Thank you so much. I appreciate joining you this morning again.
I hope when I call it again, you
Definitely.
Thank you so much. You're still on the Medium Show. Till next week when we have another exciting episode of the show. I am your regular host, Miriam Olayinka Giwa. Thanks for listening. Bye.